So we left off that I messed up about 2 pennies, right? But these are 2 pennies that we found today, right? And I wasn't really up for picking them, right? But at the same time, right, I ducked down with a coffee in my hand and that, right? That could have got spilt on the ground and that, eh? So that was like pretty much the discussion about that we will upload this and that, eh? And then, so they're like kind of crusty pennies and that, eh? So like, probably they couldn't even dare put that crusty a penny at the shopping market and that, eh? And then we're going to jump straight into the jotter, right? So we've got a few days of writing stuff in that, eh? So how far did we get to? Probably easy, right? Woke up, like probably weave your way out any situation is as much as you like how a mission paid good, posse then kills posse feck off, thank goodness. And legendary croc. So at that point, right, we got to there, right, that when I joined the posse, right, and then I killed the legendary croc, it was like, how are you going to find me next, right? And then I joined another session at that night time and that, when that was the morning time and that, eh? So at that point I was like, as if, right, they can find you on Red Dead, right? If at that point they said, oh yeah, he will have like just gone hunting or something like that, right? And then, right, so like daily quest, I got the whole month of daily quests in that. I got a treasure map and $100 in that, eh? And the XP in that, eh? And then, so, proper happy to have just skipped a few pages here to go to the sort of things I'm talking about. Alright, so your Air Maxes, right? So if the Doug, right, and she said that France wouldn't gear 270 reacts in that, eh? Then like maybe you get Mbappe on the bookies and that, and say, je donne toi le 270 reacts, and he clicks, and it's better than they come out in that, and they say, what are you talking about? I give you 270 reacts in that, eh? Like anybody would be like, aye, obviously, but no, she said she needed Vapor Maxes because she doesn't go in the car at all in that, eh? Like she get taken in the car, but she doesn't go in the car, and so. If I had an Air Max 1 and I went out with no phone and we just went shopping and that, really quickly into the park and things like that. But, we just went shopping actually. We had gone to the park on foot, but with Air Max 1s on, right? So this is a Nike discussion in a way, like about an Air Max 1 though, so it's kind of an Adidas discussion, right? It's an Air Max 1, so Adidas get in that shit, right? And then, so if and then we went shopping with no phone in the car and that, eh? And then, right, Indy Curry doesn't have Dragon Balls. Then it is what I'm getting laughed at because, true story, I'm the best at freestyle soccer with a mini ball prices. Freestyle soccer mini ball, Celtic tune and that, eh? So what we say is, right, if like as well, right, it says right here, if YouTube, the whole YouTube itself, right, and they have 2 Dragon Balls, right, Indy Cowie has 6 or 7 Dragon Balls or something like that, right, but I have 3 Dragon Balls, right, I have a mini ball, another mini ball, and then a size 3, right, and then I do everything like that, right, and then if YouTube itself, the whole YouTube would get torn down, right, if he didn't say, oh, I have 2 Dragon Balls, and he done like his combo, like probably 3rd attempt, nae bothering that every time in that with 2 Dragon Balls in that, eh? Like maybe 2 size 3 balls that were different brands, that would dig you perfectly in that. But we're not just bumped here in that, eh? And these are, that's like, Hakini, referee. I've actually been cut from Tara at that point. Head back home, like Hakini referee. Hakini is like the light blue team in that, like Argentina and that, eh? But if at that point I was quite happy for Tara to get me back to the house because the house is all warmth. It's been really cold weather and that. It's been really cold weather, like pure steaming hot and that, eh? Because if you can get to St Mark's Park, but it has been, judge how fast you have been and. That day, maybe I was talking like a man Irish clubland. The other time I says 5p 2014 and Denmark beat them in the World Cup 4-1. Then if we have been reasonably fast for 5 years, but That's insane, bro. You are so fast. Like I was kind of saying, like I was trying to let a person back in that would be a Celtic to say, you have been so fast. But it was kind of about Scotland beating Denmark. They did beat them 2-0 in that, eh? Scotland beat Denmark 2-0 in that, eh? And easy, go. St James Centre for Doug is allowed in the St James Centre, and if we've remembered our reg is R70 HFC, right? So if that meant that Morocco, right, they're got green in that, eh? HFC is the Hibees in that, eh? And if R70 was maybe Rangers got beat 7-0 off the Hibees one time in history or that, eh? In a taxi, red taxi for East Lothian or that, eh? That was number 80, and I shoot 80 in that. I shoot exactly 80 in that, eh? That would mean like, probably just something to remember in that, eh? But aye, so R70 HFC, that was like Rangers 7-0 HFC, and then if HFC have beat RFC 7-0 any time in history, then that would get Morocco to the final in that, eh? And if Argentina final beat so they were like Rangers, Argentina were like Rangers, and then if Celtic, right, if they'll at that point they might win the treble, they might win it, but if Rangers were to win the World Cup, that would still do them perfectly well for any person out there. But I mean, for the Doug, mate, for the Doug in that, eh? And I've just bought her a new harness in that, eh? Or kind of thing, like a new thing for a harness, because at that point she's going to go to a green thing and she's going to say, I'm blue in that, eh? And then, so if, like, probably just leave the video like that, because, Ken, it's up to the Doug now for Argentina to win, right? I've done everything I can for her and that, for her to go to a green thing and she's got a light blue thing in that, eh?